Hey YouTube, good morning. Actually, I guess, yep, we're almost midday here. We're gonna do some unmarked roads testing. It's Sunday here, midday. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of traffic interaction, a little bit of unmarked roads. This is still FSDBeta version 10.69.3.1. Version 11 is still not out to any non-Tesla employees at the moment, to my knowledge anyway. So this unmarked road scenario that I've done several times starts here with this unprotected left flashing yellow arrow. Looks like it's got a nice wide gap here. Let's see if it goes. It usually goes a little too fast over the railroad tracks, and I usually have to disengage. Let's see if it's still doing that. Yeah, it kind of accelerated. I didn't disengage that time because it didn't feel like it was going to boost it, but 25 miles an hour is a little fast there. All right, first stop sign. Here it's got a little bit of an obstruction to the left. It needs to creep forward. Typically, the creep network pops up on this one. Yep, there it is. A little creep. Now we have an opposing truck that's kind of a big truck coming. It'll be interesting to see how the car handles crossing this intersection with that truck on the other side. It's clear. It should go. And where is it going to wait? Okay, is it going to go? Wow. It did pretty good that time. It kind of hesitated and slowed. I was trying to show you a little bit of the repeater camera here. There's an oncoming car here. Let's see if it's going to wait. Hey, that was not too bad. It didn't do too bad that time. So that's two cars. It kind of just stopped. It's got definitely a few more inches to the right where it could go, but it's not using that right now, just because I guess it needs a certain threshold. So far, so good. Nice and clear there. Let's see how it does on these speed bumps. It typically has had some trouble spotting all of these, and say I'm doing 29 right now. Yeah, okay. I really can't hit that at 30. So I'm gonna give a snapshot for that, and probably won't waste many more snapshots on those if it does it again, just because I want to save my snapshots for more important issues. All right, there's the creep limit there. A little bit of crooked geometry there, but it's straightening out. One more speed bump coming up here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, a little fast again. So speed bump still a little bit of an issue. That's not what this scenario is about. This scenario is about the unmarked narrow roads. Let me set it up for the return. Okay, we've got the setup back for the return, and we've got an opposing car already, and it's stopping. It's actually holding the steering wheel okay today. This is great, just kind of giving you a peek at how fast it's moving. Nice and slow. This is much better. A little bit of a vector to the left there, but hey, it didn't even come to a complete stop on those. That was not bad. I don't have a problem with that. Maybe a severe improvement on unmarked roads. Let's see how this stop sign and creep works. It's doing the geometry pretty good. Yeah, it's bouncing around a little bit, but it's in the right spot. Let's see. And then it commits. Good. That was fine. Another speed bump coming up. Yeah, not seeing these guys. Okay. All right, on the other side of this stop sign, we've got another opposing car with I don't know if it's going to work out perfectly, but we have a trash can and some trash that might be right abeam us or close to abeam us. Oh, don't stop here. It stopped in the road. Oh, okay. Oh, look, it just stopped in the road. Okay, so that is not what you want to do. So that's a snapshot of disengagement there. So you got to get out of the road if you're going to stop. So you can't, I mean, granted, I like the logic you're using here on unmarked roads. Now, let's see what it does. Now, this time it's more of a complete stop. The wheel right towards the car, just as the car's crossing, was a little uncomfortable on that one. And now here we come with another car right at the stop sign. And look where it stopped. Okay, so now it's getting back out to the center. Oh, and that car turned right, but it started getting out towards the center here. So not quite perfect behavior on this second leg that I felt like we were getting on the first leg. I do have a car coming from the left. It cannot go, and it sees it. That's good. Oh, look at this. Now look, he's turning right. See, this is my problem. It was in the middle of the road, and that car didn't have room to go by. So I had to disengage there just to kind of... So that's the weirdness about when it hogs the road, is when an interaction comes up that makes it awkward. Okay, let me set it up for a couple more legs. Okay, a couple of those engagements, I don't think it was engaging because it thought I was too close to the edge of the road there. I'm not quite sure. I do have a car behind me, so I'm not going to be able to just completely allow it to go really slow. Car's coming. That's good. Nice stop. I'm at the creep limit. Good positioning there. And there's a car coming from the right, but it should go. Don't wait. There we go. Okay. Probably a little bit slow for that car behind me there. All right. Speed bump, it saw this one. Wow. So of all the ones it didn't see, that's the one it did see. Okay, now we have an upcoming car, and I am almost in the middle of the road. Now, where's it going to go? Oh, don't go to the right with the steering wheel. Now, see, that's why he stopped. He stopped because the steering wheel went to the right. And I'm sorry, to the left. I said to the right. So it's definitely got some wonkiness in here still. It's inconsistent now. I've got another car coming. Let's see how this one handles. It's a little bit bigger car. If it stops and gets over to the right, it's not quite to the right yet, but it thinks it's to the right. But that one actually went okay. It didn't kind of go really hard steering wheel back to the left when that car was opposing. Speed bump. A little bit fast, but it was accelerating from that stop on that one. Car coming from the left. It's already got it marked identified blue, but it's going to go ahead and go because it started slowing down. All right. And it looks like we might have one more opposing car here. And how's it going to handle this one? Okay, it's coming to a complete stop in not a bad spot. Just don't turn the wheel towards that car. So that one was okay. And it went pretty close to the edge of the road in that repeater view there. So they've got the logic in here to do this right, it feels like. It's just not doing it consistently yet. All right, one more leg. Let's try it. All right. Speed bump. Slowed down for that one. All right, we got an opposing car. I do have a car behind me there. All right, it's all the way to the right. It's not as far as it could go, but it's as far as it thinks it can go. And that car behind me, you see how he kind of crept up on me like, what are you doing? There's plenty of room. But I'm letting the car do its thing. Even though this may annoy this driver back here because he's going to watch this creep limit. He's going to watch me look, and he's going to be like, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. I do have big cameras on the back of my car, so it should not surprise them that I'm doing a little... Oh, and it stopped right there again. Okay, now I've got to take over there because it stopped in the middle of the road with a car approaching me from behind. So that's not good. All right, I've re-engaged here. Interesting scenario. This truck has got his reverse lights on. It's stopping here. Look what's happening here, okay? It's going to go. Is it going to go? Now it's going to go around. That was cautious and safe. I did not mind that. The only thing I know I'm annoying this car behind me because I'm not being a local here. But I'm letting the car do its thing. Little bit of an obstruction here with this trash can, and let's see where it waits. And it didn't wait in a bad spot. That's fine. Is it going to go around this trash can a little bit? A little bit around the trash can. All right. One more speed bump. Not bad there. Okay. Well, I think that with one more stop sign intersection to go, doesn't look like we have any more opposing traffic. I think there's definitely some changed behavior in here. I don't know exactly whether or not I'm ready to say it's better. It did some of the behavior of turning the steering wheel towards the cars a couple times, but it also waited a couple times in a really, really good spot without turning the steering wheel. So maybe it's getting a little bit better. Let's keep working on it. Here we are crossing these railroad tracks with a yellow light, and there's the car that's probably a little bit annoyed with me. So this is interesting. See, this is where it's stopping on these railroad tracks, even though the creep limit is all the way up there. It's because there's a stop line right here. Now, see, look, that guy's like, what are you doing? Because now, interesting, where is it going to go? That guy's like, look, you can turn right on red. And he's right, I can. And there's room up there. It's got a, okay, so it's getting confidence, but this is not where you want to wait, is on the tracks. There's a flashing sign there that says do not wait on the tracks. Oh boy, is it fighting itself right now. It's got the reds, and it's interpreting that do not stop on tracks as a flashing red when it's actually a flashing yellow. Oh gosh. And I'm annoying everyone around me, but look, it found its way over there. And you watch, it's going to end up doing it if it waits on, and it did it. But gosh, was it fighting itself on that railroad track. I'm hitting snapshot on that because there's probably a lot of data in there for Tesla to look at. It should not wait on the railroad tracks like that. It should go all the way to the creep limit, even though there is a solid white line there for the railroad tracks. So that was, I guess, a little bonus clip there as part of the Unmarked Roads video, just because we had a good scenario with the railroad tracks. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a great day. It almost went for it. Here, is it going to go in front of the Jeep? All right. Just give me the commit. Oh, that wasn't the commit I wanted there, but it went for it. A little bonus clip there.